Thank you, John. The faculty of Lake Forest Graduate School of Management has made a profound impact on the class of 2011. These esteemed professionals ignited our passion for learning, they challenged our perspectives, and they forced us from the security of our comfort zones. Their expertise helped us translate and apply academic concepts to the real world. They encouraged us to innovate, institute change in our organizations, and most importantly, to not be afraid to make mistakes. As well-respected leaders in their industries, our faculty enthusiastically dedicated their time to help prepare us and shape us for the future. There's no question that many of the faculty have touched us, both personally and professionally. However, today we honor one very deserving faculty member with the Distinguished Faculty Award. Here are just a few of what his students are saying about him. He encourages exploration and risk-taking. He drives his students to think, not just do. He pushes his students harder than any other instructor while remaining highly encouraging. He represents what's best about Lake Forest Graduate School of Management, tough but fair. On behalf of the class of 2011, I'm pleased to announce that our Distinguished Faculty Award recipient is Mr. David Fowler. From 2009 to 2011, David served as head of Global Forex for a large security broker-dealer and clearing corporation. He has more than 25 years of treasury, capital markets experience, and trading and advisory roles in foreign exchange, commodity, and equity markets for a number of large financial institutions. And what's funny is that just a year ago, I had no idea what that even meant. So thank you, David. David has also been an international print, radio, and television commentator on a number of currency issues. He teaches classes in global business and global finance and is a graduate of Lake Forest Graduate School of Management, where he was a Hotchkiss Scholar and valedictorian. But to his students, David is so much more than a resume of accomplishments. Those of us who had David as a faculty member will never forget his signature, "It depends." When asked in his global finance class if the Canadian dollar represented translation, transaction, or economic risk in the General Motors case study, he responded with, "It depends." Or when we were seeking an answer to whether or not we should focus our efforts on commodities, equities, derivatives, forex for our hedge fund project, again, his answer was, "It depends." For me, walking into his classroom, I had absolutely no background in the global markets, and I was looking for all of the answers. But what I realized was that he was pushing us to change our way of thinking. There wasn't just one right answer. David gave me the latitude to learn the way that was best for me. While some of the other students were looking to invest in gold and silver futures for their hedge fund project, he encouraged me to work with what I knew, investing in Tiffany & Company, Coach purses, and the Walt Disney Company. My colleagues even ended up deeming me the consumer discretionary specialist. Who knew that a marketer like me, again with no background in this, could even be taught how to run a hedge fund? But global business and global finance with David Fowler were the most challenging courses that I had during my two-year program, and many of my classmates would say the same. We had to work hard, but we learned so much more than we ever thought we would. If you were to ask me if David Fowler is a deserving recipient of the Distinguished Faculty Award, I wouldn't say it depends, as he probably would. I would say a very affirmative, absolutely. Thank you, David, for pushing me out of my box. You have inspired me and the class of 2011 to always strive for excellence. You taught us that excellence is within our reach. So it is my privilege and honor to announce and award the Distinguished Faculty Award to Mr. David Ballard.